Hi class, welcome. It's good to, I can't see you, but it's good to be with you again. This virus has really put a kibosh into everything. So what I want to do today is to review everything that we've done from day one and then add a couple new things that you can work on. So I'd like to introduce my assistant and top boxer. Chris is outstanding boxer, so we got a great guy here to show us and help us. So the first thing we'll do is I have to see your stance, good stance and hands up. So Chris will demonstrate again, remember? Okay, so he can be talking to you, he can be explaining, feet position, hand position. This one here, okay, it's good. The feet are good here, and his hand is in a good position there. From there, we will shuffle forward, 1, 2, 1, 2, and back, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, shuffling.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Back.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, and we'll do it twice. We'll do it.
1, 2, 1, 2.
And back.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, now we go to the left. Now it's a 3-step. 1, as you step, you go under this tree branch or a hook to the head. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 steps going to your left. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. And 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. So Chris face this one here. So if Chris is coming this way here on 1, he's got to go under that hook. So it's 1, 2, 3. So if he's going this way, he'll go 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So that's going under the tree branch as you do the 1, 2, 3. So Chris will not mind doing that. Go 1, 2, 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3. Good, good. After that, I want to cover the quarter pivots, the 4 counts from here. It's 1, 2, Chris will demonstrate. So the 4 pivots, okay, ready? 1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4. Once again, Chris. 1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4. Now the forward quarter pivot. The back leg comes forward. Ready? 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4.
4.
Once again, 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4.
4.
All right, now we'll work what I call a stutter step. It's here. You're gonna just remember 2 steps only, class. 1, 2, and you're here. So it's 1, 2. This will here. So Chris will demonstrate the stutter step. Okay. So go ahead, Chris.
1, 2.
Good, good. Okay, and after this 1, 2, he stepped and pivoted back. So he goes again.
1, 2.
Good, good. So if I'm here and I'm attacking, and he'll just take off. 1, 2. Then he's back in position to counter that here. So you're actually moving out of the way of a man rushing in or punching this way. Oh, come here. So you're actually moving away. Yeah. So as I come in, 1, 2. Good, good. Yes, that's the way. Good. So that's the reason for that move, students. It's when they're rushing you, and you just got to get out of the range there. You can do that. I'm getting out of range myself. Okay, so that was the stutter step that we worked on. This is something we worked on before, and it comes from Chris. It's the slipping drill. He's in place, and he's going to show you how he slips with the shoulders.
Okay, so we'll take our nice boxing stance, remember hands up, chin down, and we're going to work the defense off the straight punch. So remember the straight punch is coming straight for us. So all I need to do is move my head offline just a little bit. So I'm working off the jab first, I'm going to slip to the right. So I'm just rolling that left shoulder forward a little bit, getting my head offline, and as soon as I'm done with the head evasion, I come right back to center. So again, slipping to the right, I roll my left shoulder forward just a little bit, get my head offline, and then come right back to center. So slipping to the right, and back to center. Slipping to the right, back to center. Sometimes you will exhale, back to center, slip right, and then come right back to center. Now, slipping the other way, it's the same thing, but just in reverse. I'm gonna take my right shoulder now, roll a little bit forward, and I'm gonna head evade to the left side now, and then come back to center right away. So this would be off a straight punch, it'd be off the cross now. I'd slip my head to the outside of that cross punch, and then come right back to center as soon as I'm done evading. Slipping to the left, back to center, slip left, back to center, slip left, back to center. If we put them together, we can slip right once, come back to center, and slip left once, come back to center. right, and slip left.
Good, and I'll be the puncher, and Chris will demonstrate. So if you stand here, Chris, I'm gonna throw a left jab, and he's just gonna, in place, just make that move. So, good, he's right there. Okay, so I jab, he's out of range, he's off the line, this way here. If I throw my right hand, he's gonna go that way. So, good, good. So if I throw the right, this way here, it's a defense against a right and a left jab and a right cross. So that particular move you have to work on, and the other that he's working on is the stepping, where he steps 1, 2. So Chris, why don't you just show them?
Okay, so now we'll add the head evasion with the footwork, okay? So you guys gotta move your head out of the way along with moving your feet. So we're gonna add a step with that slip now. So we're gonna work on slipping to the right. I'm also gonna step with my left foot at the same time as I slip to the right. So as I slip to the right, I'm gonna take my left foot and step across in line just a little bit, just like that. And then the second part of this, I'll take my back foot and do a forward quarter pivot, just like we did in the beginning of class. Good. And you notice from there, I'm 90 degrees out from where I started. Should be 90 degrees from where you originally started from. So again, nice and slow. You're gonna slip to the right, step with the left foot, we're gonna step across center line a little bit, 45 degrees out. And the second part, I will take my back foot, pivot forward quarter pivot, and then I'll have a nice 90-degree angle on my opponent, okay? So I'm gonna step and slip, and then forward quarter pivot. Back to center, step and slip, forward quarter pivot. Again, step and slip, and forward quarter pivot. You should be 90 degrees from where you started.
So I'll throw the jab, and you'll see what he's doing now. So I'm gonna throw the left hand, the left jab. He's gonna step, and he pivots, and then he's loading up. He's ready to go. So we do this end. So I throw the jab. There, this right here. So that's moving with the footwork and then the upper body work, moving to his right. Now he's gonna go to his left. So.
Okay guys, so now do the same thing, but going the other way, so this would be off the cross punch. Same thing, I'm gonna step, so now I'm gonna step the other way. I'm gonna step 45 degrees off my left foot as I slip to my left, okay? So the first part is the step and slip. We're stepping the other way, slipping the other way. Second part of the motion is a reverse quarter pivot, just like we did in the beginning of class. Swing the back foot, and you swing it back, just like that. Like I said, we'll be 90 degrees from where we started. So back to center. Remember, first part, I step and I slip. Get off line of that punch. Second part, my reverse quarter pivot, and I'm 90 degrees from where I started. So 2 steps, break it down. Step and slip, and reverse quarter pivot. Do it again. Step and slip, reverse quarter pivot. One more time, make sure you guys got it. Step and slip, and reverse quarter pivot.
Good, and I'll throw the right cross, so you can see, they do this way. I'll throw the right hand, and you can see it's step and slip, so. See right there. So, and 5, I'm just making this. So I go here, this one here, here, and so that's the step and slip, left and right. Okay, now, we didn't cover the punches, did we all?
Not yet.
Okay, now I've got to see your punches again. Since we review, I know you know how to do it, but you'll hold your stance and you'll demonstrate the left, he'll demonstrate the left jab, the right cross, the left hook, your right uppercut. So he'll, I'll have Chris explain the moves. The first one, of course, is the left jab, most important punch in boxing. So he throws it.
So left jab is a straight punch. It goes straight out to your opponent.
And good. And then I do that again. And I want you to see his head position, shoulder position, how he's protecting his head as he throws the left jab. So he.
Okay. So the left jab goes straight out. My shoulder comes and protects my jaw on this side. As my right hand protects my jaw on the other side. That way I'm totally safe.
Good. And face this through here, Chris. So if he throws here and I slip it, it's all protected. He's got his shoulder protecting him. It's not like the karate punch where he's throws, I slip it and it's down here, or they can come over the top. You're always protecting yourself, students, with your body, and the other, if one hand is working, the other hand's got to be protecting the house. Always protecting the house, students. This is the rule of boxing. Okay, so once again, he'll show the left jab.
So left jab goes straight out, comes right back. jab, right back, left jab, making sure everything's nice and tight, and then right back to center.
Good. Okay, now the right cross.
So the right cross is also a straight punch, but a little more power on the right cross. So it starts at my feet actually. I start with a pivot on my rear leg. It's gonna help turn my hip over, it's help extend my cross, helps give me power on my punch. And same motion when I'm finishing. The shoulder comes to my jaw, and the left hand now covers the left side of my face. So I'm nice and tight and covered as I'm punching. Again, so I pivot on that rear foot, boom, right cross extends all the way, and then come right back to center, right where I was.
Very good, Chris. And do it this way so they can see how, turn around, so they can see how you're protecting your head with that shoulder.
So I pivot on that rear leg, boom, the shoulder's nice and high, it's covering my jaw. And it comes right back to center. Goes straight out and straight back. No looping motions, I don't want to loop it down like that. You know, drop my hands, go straight out, and then straight back to where it started. And I'm nice and covered the whole time.
Good. Okay, now let's go to the left hook.
Okay, left hook, so we can break it down in two portions. So we can lower our left hook a little bit with a little weight shift here. I'm gonna shift my weight a little bit to the front foot and get this left hand nice and ready to throw that left hook. And then it's also a power punch, so I gotta make sure I pivot on my front leg now. So I'm gonna pivot on that front leg just like you saw a spider in your bathroom or something. You're gonna step on it, and you're gonna squish it. It's gonna come right across just like that. And same thing, my shoulder still stays nice and high. This forearm now is protecting my face. That way I'm nice and covered doing this whole punch. Go right back to center. I can load my punch a little bit, one, and then two. Bring it around, pivoting on that front leg, and where your elbow should follow your fist. Everything should be nice and lined up. You don't want to be punching here, you don't want to be punching here. It should all be nice up, should be a nice bone structure there while you're throwing your left hook. And then right back to center. So left hook, one, and two. And then fall right back in your stance right after you're done. One, two, and then right back to your stance. One, and two. Back to your stance.
Okay, Chris, do all three. Slowly, jab, cross, and hook. So
jab, straight punch. Cross is the rear straight, and then left hook is my round punch. Right back to my stance. Okay, jab, cross, and hook.
okay, let's work the uppercuts. We kind of sit, shoot the right uppercut.
Okay, so right uppercut, or should I go with a little weight shift? I'll shift my weight to my right leg just a little bit, and then drop down, because I want to stand up on this punch, because it's coming upward. So just weight just a little bit, and throw my hips forward, and I'll rotate on the rear leg just a little bit, and stand up on that punch. And then right uppercut comes right up the center. And we're don't throw it up so much, we can put a little angle on it. We can 45 degrees in. Sometimes I might miss if I go straight up here. It comes up and then just a little bit. So again, I load that punch. Right uppercut comes right up the middle, and then I fall right back to my stance right away. So break it down in two parts. One, you can load it, and then two, stand up on that punch, and fall right back in your stance right away.
And Chris, do it that way, so they can see it from the side.
So load it, and then stand up. Two parts, one, and two, and then right back to your stance right away. One, two, one, two.
Good. Now the left uppercut.
Okay, left uppercut will be the same thing. I'm gonna shift my weight to my left foot now. Get that foot, I don't wanna drop my hand when I throw that uppercut, I drop my body a little bit. Boom. And I'm gonna stand up, pivot on that front leg just a little bit, get a little bit of torque in that punch, comes right up the middle, and I fall right back to my stance right away. So two parts. We load it first, a little weight shift, then we unload it and release for that left uppercut right up the middle. So one and two. Back to your stance. One and two. One and two. I'll do it from this side so you guys can see. Ready? One and two. Right up the middle. One and two. One and two. Put a little 45-degree angle, not straight up the middle. A little angle in. Same thing from this side. One, two. One, two. Always one, two. Fall right back to your stance right after you're done.
Very nice. Okay, so now, since those are all the punches, now we'll do it in combo. In combo, you stop everything. One, instead of going one, two, you leave it there. Two, it's here. Three, as this is pulling back, your hook. Four is your uppercut. Five is your uppercut, and so we'll do it in combos this time. So he's in a stance. Chris is that. Okay. Left jab. Right cross.
Right cross.
Left hook.
Left hook.
Right uppercut.
Right uppercut.
combo, left jab,
Left jab.
cross,
Cross.
left hook,
Left hook.
right uppercut,
Right uppercut.
left uppercut,
Left uppercut.
and the right roundhouse. Okay, you have all the punches down. Now we were working the jab, called grabbing the apple, where you went forward and back. Forward, and every time you went forward, you jab and you jab, you jab, you jab. This way here, or this way. So Chris, get in the boxing stance here, and you punch on 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, as you go forward.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Good. Okay, now, Chris, do this so they can see. 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Good, good. Okay, now he's got the punch. Now from there, I want him to just go 1, 2, 3 again. So 1, 2, and 3. And after he goes 1, 2, 3, he's going to pivot. Then 1, 2, 3, he'll pivot. So we're going to add the 4 pivots. That 4 pivot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 to what we're doing. So he's just going to throw combos of 3s, 1, 2, 3, and pivot. So it doesn't have to be fast. It's just count them out. 1, 2, 3, pivot.
1, 2, 3. Reverse quarter pivot.
Pivot. That's right.
1, 2, 3.
Pivot.
1, 2, 3.
Pivot.
1, 2, 3.
Pivot. Good. Good. Now we'll go forward. So go forward. 1, 2, 3. Ready?
1, 2, 3. Pivot. 1, 2, 3. Pivot. 1, 2, 3. Pivot. 1, 2, 3. Pivot.
Good. Good. All right. Now we've covered the stance. Good boxer stance. A hand position, defending, protecting ourselves. We covered, well, right now, all the punches, the jab, the cross, the hook, uppercut, and the right roundhouse. And we just did a series of 1, 2, 3 on pivoting. So 1, 2, 3, we pivoted, 1, 2, 3, pivoting around this way here. And then we covered the jabbing, the footwork, moving forward 1, 2, back 1, 2, and then, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, going to the side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we did our stutter step, 1, 2, moving away this way here, 1, 2. And then Chris demonstrated the slipping, where we're slipping, you're just enough out of the center line, slipping. And then he demonstrated the stepping, where it's 1, 2, this way here, and you can throw a number of punches from there. So we covered quite a bit, and you can look at your screen again and rewind the portions that he's doing, so you get all the footwork down, all the hand positions. Now today I want to add 3, well, they're not new, but 3 different things that we have to work on. And one is the 5 count, and it goes like this. You know all the punches. The punches go 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And the only 2 that go in sequence is the 1, 2. So 1, 2 is jab, cross. So 1, 2, jab, cross. That's the 1, 2. After you go 1, 2, all the numbers double. So 3 is a hook to the head. 3 is a hook to the head. You bend down, 4 is a hook to the body, 4 is a hook to the body, 5 is an uppercut, and 5 is an uppercut. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And you have to memorize those numbers because you're going 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. If I said on a quiz, okay, throw a 5, you have to know a 5 is an uppercut that way there. So this is how we're going to get the pattern down. So I have Chris come on out here again. So he would just, we'll go, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And we'll count it as we go, and he'll count it, I'll tell you what it is. Okay, ready? Okay, jab.
1,
Right cross.
2,
Left hook to the head.
3,
Right hook to the head.
3,
Left hook to the body.
4,
Right hook to the body.
4,
Uppercut.
5,
Uppercut.
5.
Good, good. And you have to memorize the numbers with the punches. So the first one, it's a 1. The second one is a 2. 3s are hooks to the head. 3, 3, 4. So we'll do it again. Okay, so ready? You can count. Okay, ready?
So
Okay. Jab.
1,
Right cross.
2, 3,
Left hook to the head.
4.
Right hook to the head.
Sorry, 3, and then 4,
To the body. 4 to the body.
4,
4 to the body.
5,
5 uppercut.
and 5.
5 uppercut. Okay, so we'll do it again. The count it loud suits. The numbers have to correspond with the numbers. If I say 1, you have to know that's a 1. If I say 3, you have to know that's a hook to the head, either hand. But you have to know that because when we start working our combos, I'll just call the numbers off and you have to perform the punches. Okay, so Chris will do it again. So
1 is the jab, 2 is the cross, 3 is hook to the head, 3 is hook to the head with the other hand, 4 is a left hook to the body, and 4 is the right hook to the body. 5 is the left uppercut, and 5 is the right uppercut.
okay, Chris, now you don't have to count. You just count it. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5.
1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5.
Good. Yeah, you change angles.
Okay. So this side, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And one from this side as well. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5.
Okay. And so we have the combos down. So and Chris is facing me now, and he's just going to defend. So if I yell out 1, that means you jab. So I go 1, he blocks. 1, he blocks. 2, blocks it. Okay, 3, 3 is a hooks to the head. 3, he blocks, and we'll work on that block next. 4, 4 is a hooks to the body, so he blocks, and 5, 5s are uppercuts. Boom, boom. This way here. So you gotta memorize those numbers. So if in a quiz I say, throw a 5. What is a 5? You have to know it's an uppercut. This way here. If I say, what's a 4? You have to know, oh, that's a rib shot. It's a 4. And if I say, throw a 4, 4, you have to be able to go boom, boom. If I say, what's a 3? You have to know 3 is a hook to the head. 3 is a hook to the head. 3 is a hook to the head. So if I say 3, 4, that means boom, boom. This one here. So it's critical that you memorize this series and practice on your own. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And you have to be able to tell yourself, okay, 1, 5. 1, oh, okay. Okay, a 3, 2. Boom, 3, and a 2 is a right cross. So you work all these combinations in boxing if you know these numbers. And on the quiz, I'll be asking you what's the number 4, and you have to be able to tell me it's a hook to the ribs. It's a body shot. So okay, very good. So that was the first of the new things that we're learning. Now I want to have Chris show you the defense against hooks to the head, the way he would do it, and I'll have him explain it. Telephone.
Okay.
His coach taught him.
So we'll start again from a nice boxing stance. You gotta make sure you're good, nice and solid when you're blocking punches, because you don't want these punches to knock you over. You have to stand your ground. So nice, good, strong boxing stance. And we're gonna work on the defense for the round punches. So the first one will be the left hook, which would cover with my right hand and coming to the right side of my face. So a nice, strong boxing stance. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna bring my arm nice and high. I'm gonna flex my shoulder, and I'm gonna sit on that punch nice and high. My boxing coach would say, just like you're answering the phone here, your your right hand will come up and cover your right ear nice and tight like that, and then we'll go right back to our stance right away. So again, left hook comes, I bring the right hand up, sit on that punch, flex my shoulder muscle, cover my head nice and tight, and then come right back to center.
So they can just see the left hook standing here. What he's demonstrating is if I come with a left hook, he blocks it that way there. So it's a defense against a hook to the head this way. Okay, Chris, continue.
Okay. So now we're working on the same thing, but we're just on the left side now, on the other side. So this would be off a right hook. So same exact motion. I'm going to take my left hand now, bring it nice and up, cover my ear on my left side, flex my shoulder, and make sure I sit on that punch nice and tight. Remember, flex your abs, engage your legs and everything, because this is a hard punch. You don't want it to knock you over, okay? So nice boxing stance, so just bring that left hand up, answer the phone on this side, and then come right back to my stance. Left hand comes up, sit on that punch, and then right back to your stance. Left hand, cover that ear, nice and tight, and then right back to your boxing stance, just like that.
Very good. Now, I'll throw a right hook, so you can see, to the head. This is a 3. Now remember, 3 is a head. I'm throwing a 3, a hook to the head. He's defending that way there. I'm throwing a hook to the head, boom, that way there. So it's solid, boom, he's really set. He's hard, he won't be easy to knock over. Okay, so I will throw a left hook, and so you can see, we'll do it slowly. He'll answer the phone. I'll throw a left hook, so as I come, there, this way here. A left hook, that way there. If I throw a right hook here, he defends it that way here. A right hook, that way there. So that's the head defense against roundhouse punches to the head. All right, the last one I want you to review until you'll do this all week, and Wednesday you have to review it on your own again. The following week we'll add some more defenses, but now the rib, defending your ribs. You have to defend your ribs just because this is your second brain. If you get hit there, I should say your jaw. If you get hit there, you're going to go down, class. People think, well, it's only the jaw that you get knocked out. No. If they hit you in the kidneys, here, this way, you'll go down, So we have to defend that. That's a very critical spot. So Chris will show you how to defend the rib shots.
Okay, so same thing, all our defenses start from a good, strong boxing stance. And we're defending the punches that are coming right here to our ribs, okay? We want to keep our ribs nice and safe. So if you have a good boxing stance, your ribs should already be pretty much covered. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to emphasize that cover just a little bit. So I'm going to defend off the left hook to the body. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little side crunch. I'm going to bring my elbow down to my hip and just sit on that punch right there. I'm going to block my body just like that with my forearm, okay? Rather than taking it to the ribs here. I'm going to sit on it with that forearm, use my forearm to block that punch, and then come right back to the center. You notice when I block that punch, I don't drop my hand down here because that exposes my face. I bring my head down with it and do a whole crunch with my whole abs. I try to keep my head safe as well at the same time as I'm blocking the body shots. So we do a little side crunch to the side, and then right back to the center. A little tick-tock motion, kind of like a clock, and then right back to the center. A little side crunch, cover that body shot, keep that forearm nice and tense, tight to your body, and then right back to center. One more time, and then right back to center. Just small motion. Okay? And then working from the other side, it'll be the same thing. I'm just going to tick-tock the other way. So I'm going to do a little side crunch. I bring my left elbow down to my left hip. Okay, it's nice and close to my body, and I'm covering my ribs on this side now, and then right back to center. Little side crunch, back to center. Side crunch, elbow stays nice and tight. Remember, don't drop your hand down like this because you're exposed on the face now. Just bring that elbow close to that hip, side crunch, and then right back to center. Crunch the side, right back to center, and one more time, and then right back to center.
Good. The common mistake on defending rib shots is the suit. If the punch is coming this way, they will turn their body thinking it's there. No, you don't turn your body. You just kind of crunch like Chris is saying. So don't turn your body into that, students, because you open yourself up. It you in the back. So you have to go right from here. And like when I see hooks coming, some of the students think to defend, they'll turn that way, and their body is wide open. So you just have to crunch in place like Chris was showing. So students, those are the 3 things I want you to work on. Those 5 punches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The head defense, here, this way here, and that guy Chris would just do that again and explain how you sit on it and stuff.
Okay, so for the head defense, same thing, nice strong boxing stance, ground yourself, bring the right hand up, and we're gonna sit on that punch for the left hook, right back to center. Same thing on the left side, bring the left hand up, answer the phone on the left side, right back to center. And with the body punches, remember, don't drop your hand, just gonna side crunch your body, lean into that punch, you're gonna take it on the forearms, back to center, and the other side, you're gonna bring that left elbow to my left hip, side crunch, and then come right back to my boxing stance as soon as I'm done.
Very good. Very good. So students, Next Wednesday, you review the whole thing. Go over it, especially the new things we worked on, those 5 punches, and the head defense, and the rib defense this week here. But continue everything else, the footwork, going to the side, the pivoting, the stepping this way here. Review the program and go over that. So good luck to you, students. And students, I need you to discuss this. In other words, if you get on the discussion panel and you say, well, I didn't quite understand that left hook, how that was done. Could you, maybe on the next video, show it from another angle, or give us some feedback. If you liked it, say, I understood it. It makes sense. If you think, I don't quite understand, then you can ask a classmate, you can discuss it with them, and somebody will be able to say, well, no, you drop your elbow, do this or that. But you have to give me the discussion class students every session, because that's your attendance. If I don't hear from you, I don't know if you're out there or not. So that's the only way in class I can just come around and great job. But here, I can't see you. So the only way I can give you your attendance is you gotta make a critique, or yes, I like that combination, or the new things we're learning is good, I have it. And if you don't have it, be honest and say, I don't quite understand it, and we'll cover it again in the next session. So until the next session, students, study hard, and I'll see you then. Okay, thank you, students, thank you.